So we obviously had to cancel that appointment because we didn't want to miss that game. Plus, there was a huge chance we were gonna go like actually to the game in Atlanta, but we couldn't even get those tickets. So we waited for the next game, which was the one I went to against England. Saturday, but I don't know what to take. Read that we can just at the same time. That is if offline measures on Saturday. I don't know if it will. It's still a 50-50. I was also seeing I've been like Love-Chu has been that I am participating in because of like scheduling conflicts and just collab with the VTuber Baristas, which is a barista coffee themed VTuber group that I told Rebecca Chameleon yesterday. I actually set since Sunday night. I play the game, so this thing. Right. Well, waiting, especially Scott kind of. I'm just gonna put the constraint. Wait, seriously. Okay. Back up again. I don't know if it's on again. I don't know. Okay. Things are okay now. Was it VTube Studio on my phone? Oh my god. VTube Studio on my phone. Let's see, what do I need to update? My phone is big. I need to update my phone. I need to check. It's already listening for me. Out in 14 hours. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Was it because the phone was just freshly updated? I closed VTube Studio on the phone as well. Not the computer though. I reconnected the shit. I just want to play. Going through that. I don't know what the fuck. I'll just get the game started while I get it connected. Hold up. I'll just keep it connected to the phone while it's powered off. I don't know if VTube Studio, I don't know if OBS can detect that because my phone's powered off. Wait, did I not save my progress? Oh wait, I'm stupid. This is the one I got. I've forgotten to draw the curtains closed at night. This is my room, isn't it? My room. This is the third room this year that I'm saying. Yeah, your original home. The hospital bed. Now this. Various things around here remind me that indeed it's me who's supposed to be the one living here. Didn't this whole thing happen after I don't remember who was confessing. Either I was the one confessing or someone was confessing. And then I like pass out and then I wake up in a hospital and I find out that I have some like disability. My bag's on my floor. My new school book's on my desk. Fuck VTube Studio. Things were rising since VTube Studio closed. I gotta fix this. I gotta fix this. Let me fix this. This should be better. What does pass for normal around here? What do people do? I didn't see a lot of kids hanging around after classes yesterday, so maybe there are clubs. If so, I wonder if I should join one. All through class, the question remains on my mind, so I decided to ask Shizune about it when we split into groups. Okay, now things are back to normal. After all, she did say if I had anything I wanted to know, I should ask her. She crosses her arms and shifts her gaze slowly to Misha, who looks more preoccupied with trying to grind the eraser of her pencil down so that the top is perfectly and evenly flat. Sorry, Shi-chan. Is there something you wanted from me? Oh, I see. That's a good question, Hee-chan. My first thought is that means she doesn't know, which is worrying. Maybe I'm being too negative? Well, anyway, Misha doesn't prove... Please don't prove me right. Oh, that's right. Everyone is encouraged to join a club. A lot of people do so because there isn't really anything else to do. Yup. I'm in like 3 freaking clubs, so I can say that. There are also school events, like the festival coming up in a few days. Almost every student in the school tends to help out with it, doing whatever. So, you actually transferred in at a busy time. Maybe you can help out too. Sure. What's the festival about? Misha freezes. I don't know, Hee-chan. The truth is, it's a local event, and I'm not from this area, so... She starts signing desperately to Shizune, asking her to bail her out. Shizune adjusts her glasses at the end of an oddly grandiose flourish and starts singing hard and heavily. What the hell? How? Huh? Oh. Who cares? Misha puffs out her chest as she shouts Shizune's words out at me with a disproportionate amount of pride. Too loud, I could see heads turning to look in our direction. Not so loud. Human beings evolve with each other, with each new generation. The ideas and beliefs behind a festival will inevitably change with time. Now it's about delicious fried food and amusing little games that you play to win prizes. The teacher clears his throat very loudly, batting his long wooden pointer against his other palm like a baton. He shoots a pointed gaze at us. Finally noticing where we are, Misha stifles a yelp and quickly sits down. Shizune doesn't seem embarrassed at all, though brushing it off without a care. We are in the middle of class, and we should start working. That's right, Shi-chan. What? That's right. What's that face? Hi-chan, are you asking because you're interested in joining a club? It could have been my eyes playing tricks on me, but I think I saw a suspicious glance exchange between them. Misha's tone has also changed, although it does that every other word anyway. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Misha and Shizune look at each other again. I'm about to ask what they have in mind when seeing dark letters in my peripheral vision. Catching out of the corner of my eye, I see a girl with dark hair get up from her desk and slip silently towards the door. It doesn't seem like she was working in any group, and no one's noticed her. But let's have the teacher who's also looking at the dark-haired girl go. Why doesn't he say anything? Hi-chan, is something wrong? Do I look as uneasy as I feel? Or was Misha just looking at me looking after the girl who left? No, nothing. Okay, well, like we were asking, you don't have plans for lunch today, do you? I thought I would go to the library, pick up some books. Not really. Do you want to have lunch together then? Sure. Yay! Okay, Hi-chan, perfect. The rest of class pauses uneventfully. The girl with the long hair never came back. Before I have the time to put any more thought into where she could have gone, the teacher informs us that it's time to stop working. Shizune looks more than a little annoyed that we were only just barely managed to finish all of our work on time. I'm just glad we finished it at all. It's not a contest or anything. Yes, it is, Hi-chan. Impossible. Really? Really. I've noticed this before, but it's kind of funny how Misha always moves her hands and not signing not only everything she says, but what anyone is saying at any given time. Obviously, it must be so Shizune can understand it. Her eyes dart back and forth between Misha's hand and me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm talking to Misha, but that might be wrong. Maybe I should face Shizune? I'm used to looking in the direction of the person whose voice I'm hearing, but really? Shizune can't hear me, but it would be disrespectful not to talk to her only through Misha. Then again, isn't that what she's doing? No, she's at least looking at me. This is all very confusing and will take some time to get used to. Hold up. Rating somewhere. It's not a contest because contests are competitions over a prize. If there's no contest, if there's no prize on the line, it's not really a contest. She's in his eyes flash dangerously with a competitive glare. She stares at me as if surprised that I'm challenged her. I think this maybe is a contest to her. I think maybe this is a contest to her. I've never noticed before how dark and blue her eyes are. It's truly an alluring gaze. Are you sure, Hee-chan? Very sure. You're wrong, Hee-chan, because I don't want to be the slowest one in the class. Therefore, what's on the line is my confidence in my abilities. And the prize is the satisfaction of proving them. You don't say. Shizune pushes up her glasses at the bridge of her nose in a very matter-of-fact way. Great, now I just did it. I'd argue more, but the bell rings and she quickly gets up and picks up her bag, looking at me expectantly. I'd almost forgotten that I was supposed to have lunch with them. Let me just close my bottle. That bell reminds me of FNAF. I mean, I wouldn't know. You like Japanese classrooms? That's nice. Well, you've been inside one, right? Where do you want to eat? The cafeteria? Heh, that's so plain. Okay, let's go. Plain? Well, I guess. At my old school, I liked to eat outside near the back of the building. It was a good spot, but I didn't find it until near the end of my freshman year. I mean, in my campus, I'm okay with eating outside if it's like sunny. I barely do it though. I mean, I have a few times, but you know, only when I actually feel like it. If I feel like it's like a nice day to like actually eat outside and I know I don't have to really microwave anything. But then there are just some occasions where I just leave my food outside and then I go inside and grab microwave something and then come back. You've been in them, you've seen them IRL. Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah, there it is. I only eaten at my school's cafeteria only like 12 times in 4 years. 12? Bro, for me, in my school, like, it was a closed campus, so if we actually had to, like, get some fast food, we had to have, like, someone, like, personally deliver them to us. Like, I guess DoorDash or something. Like, they'd have to send the food to the office, and then we have to go to the office to pick up the food. I've been having, I was always eating school lunch. There were times I actually brought my own lunch, but most of the time it's school lunch. I really love those chicken patties. I stopped eating those cheeseburgers because I got food poisoning from them once. I only buy fast food nearby. Well, lucky you. I went to a school where the campus was really literally closed. Again, we'd have to have someone like send the food to the office so we could pick it up. We can't really just go out and just grab, like, we can't just grab the food, like, leave the school, grab the food, come back to the school. They'll just keep us out. Again, I went to like a public school with a closed campus, so that's the dealio with regular public school. I mean, I went to private school before, but even that one, they didn't really have hot lunch. We'd all have to bring our own food. There were like some moments in my private school where they'll be like, "Hey guys, we're going to be giving out some pizza or Chick-fil-A." It's always pizza or Chick-fil-A, and it always goes back to back. Like there will be some Fridays. I think it was one Friday a month where they would offer like free pizza. Well, not free pizza. You'd have to pay. You'd have to give them like a certain like like a certain amount of cash, in cash only, like a certain amount of cash just to have the pizza or the Chick-fil-A. And it would always alternate between pizza or Chick-fil-A. And that's, I don't know. I don't know. That's how it was in private school. We didn't have hot lunch. We literally have to bring our own lunch. And then from what I remember, we would have to go to we would go down to eat our lunch. Um I think the times varied per grade. Yeah, I think it varied per grade if I remember correctly. And for a certain amount of time, I think it was about 10 minutes. We weren't allowed to talk. We just had to eat our food. We solely had to eat our food, and obviously we would get in trouble if we talked. And then after a certain time, we were allowed to talk, and then we would just talk with our own food that we had to bring from home. I don't think I saw anyone who went inside the cafeteria without their own food because we all had our own food. But then whenever the pizza or the Chick-fil-A came in, not it wasn't for everyone, obviously. They just offered that way I think so they'd make us feel special for like not they'd feel bad for us for having to bring in home lunch every day. So they offered to like this the school offered to distribute their own lunch for us. So every time there was a pizza Friday or a Chick-fil-A Friday, which is like was once a month and it alternates. I would always ask Mama Pixie, "Hey, can I have some money for pizza or Chick-fil-A?" And she would say yes. And then I would get that pizza and Chick-fil-A. Obviously, it was optional, but they were just offering it. But it did good. It did make good numbers with how much pizza and Chick-fil-A was distributed. But it makes me question how much they spent on the Chick-fil-A, because this was Chick-fil-A that they had to offer for like the whole school. Obviously a shit ton, because my private school goes from pre-K to 12th grade, like pre-K to senior year. So like you could spend your entire school life at that school. I didn't because it was actually I didn't because it was expensive. So I left that school after 4th grade. And on account of that, I have two other siblings, and only one of those two siblings actually also attended that private school with me, but it was like about $10,000 a year just for one of us to even attend that school. So it was like, I think we had to pay like 20K a year. It's like we were already paying for college at like at less than 10 years old. But you know now, like 10 years here we are 10 years later, and now my parents are like having to relive that nightmare again because I'm attending college now. So but that's personal financial shit that I can't really go much detail about. That's just financial struggles for you, 101. But yeah, that's my experience with school lunch. But but like when I went to public school though, like I would always alternate between like school lunch or like my home lunch. And then I think by junior year of high school, I officially like went to like I went full school lunch instead of homemade lunch. I don't know why. Like I tell Mama Pixie like, hey, there's sometimes I can just make my home lunch, and she's like, oh, don't worry. I'm always able to put money in your account, so you can always have school lunch if you want. I'm like, okay, fine then. So then I've been having I was having chicken patties like almost every single school day. I didn't really mind it. Unless they didn't have any, I think I had hash browns instead. That's how it was. And then came college. Freshman year of college. I did actually have I did have a meal plan for my first year. So there were times I would eat the lunch they offered. And then obviously, since I was living on campus, I had my own food. So there would be times I would either, eat in the dining hall, eat my own dinner, or just DoorDash something. Typical college shit. But then came sophomore year, I don't have a meal plan, so it's always just fast food or bring my own food from home. Most of the time, it's my own food from home. So yeah, that's my experience. Oh, well, as we're here. Well, that gave me good time to yap. Because I just connected my phone again, and I think VTube Studio could work. Okay, well, let's see how it looks with my phone connected now. Okay, well, I guess it's complicated. Yeah, it looks complicated, but it's not bad, I guess. The drop rate percentage went down like 10%, which is good. Which means I can load up VTube Studio again, question mark? I could try loading it up. Wait, did I ever tweet? Did I ever post on? Okay, yeah, I posted on Blue Sky that I was live. All right, let me open up YouTube Studio. I don't know what I'm gonna do tonight. Oh, I know what I'm gonna do tonight. I'm gonna dance. I need to learn some dances. I have one I wanted to do specifically for tomorrow. Yeah, I have one I want to do specifically for tomorrow. So I gotta start learning it. I procrastinated on learning it. I've been procrastinating on dances like crazy this summer. I think I only learned 3. Yeah, I think I only learned 3 dances this summer. Last summer, I think I learned maybe 6. I need to learn more this summer. I have like a list of dances that I haven't tried out yet, but I want to learn. I'm procrastinating on them, and I don't know why. It's not that working or streaming is taking up my time. I only work like 24 hours a week. I have lots of time in my hands. Okay, things are okay. I'm going to open up VTube Studio. Turn on my light. Okay, I think I got it. Uh, let's put you aside right here. And then, let's load up the model. Alright, how's this? Is this okay? Am I being seen perfectly? Let me just move my phone this way. It's pretty good. Yay! A few bumps. Not bad, but, you know. Hold up, I need to sneeze. Oh, the sneeze is gone. Okay. Oh. Then I guess we are good. I do have to move myself a bit slightly though. This is good. Oh, by the way, guys. Wait, hold up. This looks okay. Alright, guys. I'm going to ask, should we talk about the World Cup? This is technically my first stream since the World Cup ended. So I guess I can slightly talk about it, I guess. So yeah, we had our final game against Argentina and Spain, and after the like 2 hours of like having my eyes glued to my screen, watching the entire World Cup show from like start to finish for the final game, minus the early performance because I was not home. So yeah, Spain took the trophy, defeating Argentina. Evil has lost, and I am really happy about that. I am upset that I missed the first few performances though, because I know that Sway Lee and Post Malone, I heard that they performed Sunflower, and I got really mad that I missed it because it is I guess it's my only favorite song that I have. Like, out of all the songs that's like ever played within the Spider-Verse trilogy, Sunflower is my favorite. And then what everyone was most anticipated to see IShowSpeed perform his World Cup song Champions, and I missed that because again I wasn't home. But I did get to see the official halftime performance by like Shakira, Justin Bieber, the Muppets, BTS. It was actually a nice halftime performance, and what got me the most is that after Justin Bieber's um, performance, um, they showed in the jumbotron a tribute for Lumumba Vea, who was seen as like a Congolese icon. If you don't know the guy who just raises his hand for like an entire soccer game, that's him. They kind of showed him with his back face first, and it was literally him. We all could tell that it's him. I was really happy when they showed that. Lumumba, though, he was there for like a lot of Congo games. Unfortunately, though, for this year's World Cup, he could only make it to one because his visa was denied. So he only ever went to our game against Uzbekistan, which was the game I was trying to go to but couldn't go. So technically, I was this close to actually seeing Lumumba in person. I really wanted to see him in person, but Congo's only played 4 games this World Cup season against Portugal, Uzbekistan, Colombia, and England. We lost 2 games, got a draw in 1 game, officially won 1 game. And it was really nice to see Lumumba showing support for Congo by like keeping his hand up and like surprisingly not even being tired within those like 90 plus minutes he has to stay up, I guess, except during the halftime. I don't know how that works. That's good. That's good. That's a good. They did great. Yeah, I really love that they actually added him. I had no clue they were gonna add him, and I honestly forgot that Shakira was even like in the lineup. I legit forgot that Shakira was in the lineup. So like when she was singing Die Die, I'm like, fuck, why didn't I think this through? She literally has like the World Cup song right now. I mean, you did go against Portugal. That's good. Yeah, we technically consider it a win because we. Yeah. Wow. Okay. But what was I about to say? Yeah. Yeah, we technically didn't win against Portugal, but we did consider it a win considering we played against Ronaldo, and Ronaldo's performance in the World Cup this year has been questionable. But again, this was his last one, so we had a lot of last ones for players this year, Messi included. And apparently I was called to go eat. So I'm sorry for over yapping. I did get my model fixed. So we'll try to go as fast as we can. Sorry for yapping, guys. Shizune and Misha pull me towards the cafeteria, which is surprisingly not packed. Maybe some students favor eating in classroom or outdoors. I saw some of my classmates have box lunches. After we finish eating, Misha... Sorry. I just had soda. Sorry. Misha picks up where we left off earlier. So, Hee-chan, you wanted to know about the clubs and stuff, right? Right, Hee-chan. Okay, I can make some information history. Even if you're really interested in. I used to play soccer, but I'm not following players or anything like that. As of late, I usually just read a lot. There's a bunch, Hee-chan, but it seems like I have all the members they can probably have right now. Sorry, Hee-chan. But, okay, good point. You've seen that you don't have anything on mind. Great, that's really great. Why? Great, then. Other than clubs and the other thing. Student, I see. school has had a down. That's very dramatic. Oh, just to tell me that. Pretty sure they don't know about it because she's in a little embarrassed about it. She in a manner. Girl, it's Misha. Right. Hee-chan, maybe you should join the student. Yes, definitely. You should definitely. Hee-chan? She-chan. Actually, She-chan is the last. Suspicion that she's in a Misha might not exactly be the most people to talk about this with. Monday quickly adjusts her glasses and signs the name of Misha. Could benefit from rejoining the student council and there too. So you're Hee-chan, of course, it would be appreciated. Joining the student council shows a healthy interest in the workings of one. Don't you want to spend? Oh, she's being genuine, or this is just really trying hard to look their cutest, although they are already cute. Well, this is what? No. Of course, it wouldn't go so easily. It would be boring. Not playing a game here. He seems very intrigued with this when Misha sees her. Turns to her. What I said. Rich man, poor man, Hee-chan, if you can counsel. No, absolutely not. Why not? Incentive, and therefore the same goal. Yep. This is my goal. Put him up and I'll be a third of it. Are you saying you don't trust the newest son? She doesn't like joining the student council. Sorry? It's hard. She's in his influence ends and Misha. Definitely students. And just let me. It's the paper jam for a man. Paper football. Paper America. You make a paper goalpost that other players make with the ultimate form of competition between and it that really separates boys from the side either. Just the fact that you know it means you're probably good at it. How did you know Hee-chan? He probably wasn't supposed to admit that so readily. I didn't care about what the students were or even me. I also kind of like to say I hate the game of world domination. I don't know what that is. It's really fun, Hee-chan. Fight for control of the world with armies and things. Actually, you want to play? We have to school. Aw, really? We can just for fun, Hee-chan. Hee-chan has played a long time, so if you want to, there are no attached. Well, okay. Okay. Perfect. We'll see school in the student council room then, Hee-chan. Why there? Because that's where we play the game. I can't remember like this, but it's more for show than anything. So then, yeah, I agree. But after getting seasoned now that I don't need anything concrete, just accept it and play a game with it. Lunch in class. During afternoon classes, a long girl comes back and sits down with her out of work. Or they do, no one says anything. I don't want to about it. I don't want to be nosy. She's in there, Misha quickly finds back to me, covering each of my trade. I feel a little offended that enough people have made on their guard. What's so being transported to his cell? And we're just gonna play a game of risk. I start thinking, he'll tie me down and torture me myself. It just seems like it'd be so. You guys, you can be silly. It's not true, Tom. Your life is threatened. People have human birth. Misha seems amusedly to Shizune. She's a voice and puts her hand on the back. Misha feigns deafness. You have no name. I do, and actually when we play the game that they want to play, the world domination game. It goes itself. Ah. Okay, we're almost there. We are very almost there. But anywho. Okay. Alright, we should be okay, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. Okay, I think things are okay now. So, let me connect myself again. Because I gotta eat and I need to raid someone. Okay, hi. That was great. Yeah, it was. Half scuff, half good. But it's not bad. This game is still cooking, I think. I have to agree. But I am on a time frame right now, so I gotta get ready. Okay, wow, I have a lot of options for rating today. Oh my god. Should we raid Maid Yuki? She's playing Power World. Man, I haven't heard from Power World in a while. Yeah, I might just raid Maid Yuki. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just looking at my desk and I got a lot of Kuromi shit because I am, like, honestly this summer I have been cooking into Kuromi Oshikatsu stuff. Like, this day I got the Kuromi can badges because I'm working Kuromi Ita bag. It's only hell. I just need maybe 3 more things to deliver and then it's done. The thing is done. I had some things delivered yesterday for the bag because honestly, ever since I went to the Hello Kitty Cafe in the beginning of the month, because that day was like the best day to have a Kuromi Yoshikatsu, and that was like my first official Kuromi Yoshikatsu. Power got update, I believe. Oh yeah, I think I heard about their update. But yeah, like ever since I went to the Hello Cafe and I did Kuromi Yoshikatsu with Kevin, I was like, man, this was like a really good first time more, and my phone is disconnected. Okay, there we go. It made me just want to do more, like, with just Kuromi Yoshikatsus, and not just in Hello Kitty Cafe, but like in any other place I just Yoshikatsu. So I have been cooking, I have been crafting a lot of things this summer. I also worked on a pudding patch for him in case he was a pudding Yoshikatsu, because he also did technically in Kaidan. So yeah, I'm just cooking my bag. It is more than 50%, but I want to say 75% gonna be done by tonight once I can add it in my bag. My new Kuromi Ita bag that I've been cooking up. So I show it off. I've been ordering like regular Kuromi apparel because I feel apparel and stuff like that. Yoshikatsu pouch. It's Kuromi designed Yoshikatsu pouch. And I ordered that because you guys always do the same standee in my offline adventure videos. You know, my acrylic form of a standee, or you sometimes we the Kevdog standee. I wanted to expand on that, so I ordered more custom standees for me and Gavin, so in case we ever do our offline adventures with you. My next one is next month. I have it planned. I won't say what it is yet, obviously, but I already know what and where it's gonna be. I think Kevin knows where it's gonna be. I don't know if I told him. I think I have it. He might know where it's gonna be, but I don't have any more offline adventure videos for this month. Six Flags was like my last one, but my next one is like in the next few days, but it's going to be this month. The standees won't be here by then, but you know, they're in development. They're just in development. Yeah. I've been cooking this summer in terms of crafts and like just shit like that, and Oshikatsu stuff. Like I got myself a new like small little Kuromi charm that I plan to bring places in case of Oshikatsu, in case I don't use my Vixie standee, but you know, that's just that. But yeah, this summer I have been like really crafting. I've been crafting a lot. I remember like I was working on my Kuromi card holder and Kevin was just watching me work on it and I had like a very good bright idea with it. After one bright idea was already good with it. And he liked the way I designed it. But yeah. That's basically what's been going on with me this entire month actually. This entire month I've been crafting. But as I have to go eat dinner, I'm gonna raid Maid Yuki. Actually, hold up. I think, oh, do we have a new person streaming right now? Oh, someone just started streaming. Maybe we could actually rate them since they just started. Yeah, I think I just saw that they just started streaming right now. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's Love-Chu high. I read Rosa a few times for her, but that's good. Let me get to her as she started streaming. Okay. Nonsense. Oh shit. Okay. My next stream will be this Thursday at 6 p.m. The stage DLC. And then after that, I have another stream this Saturday with Kevin. We're just gonna do some Roblox. And that stream will be at 9 p.m. CST. But as I said again, I don't know if it is at because I have a event that day. I don't know what to do. But if it goes through this time, then we are going to push the stream to Sunday at that same time. I'll let you know once that day is closer. But then we can do it. And I will see you on Thursday for Sai Hate. Bye. Bye.